Hey, we had a new member ask this question. Is recruiting, when you aren't as successful as you want to be, is it dishonest? And I think that's a super fair question. So I'm gonna go ahead and answer that. If you're watching this video, hope you like. I needed to change up my. I've been recording so many videos. I was like, let me change up the background a little bit, give you guys something else to look at. Okay, so why does recruiting sometimes feel dishonest for a lot of people? And I think it feels this way because we focus on our story versus their story. And what's really interesting is this happens at all levels. It happens when people feel like they're not making enough money, that when they, present the business opportunity, that there's a smidge of dishonesty. And it also happens for people that are making a lot of money. I had a client who was making, I think at the time, maybe 200,000 a year, and she was struggling with recruiting because she felt like what she made wasn't representative of what everybody else was doing, so she felt dishonest. So I think that what's really important and what we're going to talk about today is that you present the opportunity in a way that is true, first of all, in accordance with what stage of the business you're in, but also just changing the way you build your recruiting process keeps your personal situation out of it, and it gives the choice to the person we're talking to. Now, one thing to remember before I go into these three things is that why people follow others. And Gallup did a ton of research on this, and they follow because of trust, compassion, stability, and hope. Not necessarily because they know the most, they're the smartest, or they're the richest. So, one of the things that you may want to look at from a personal development perspective is how you specifically look at or establish trust, compassion, stability, and hope. We use the Strengths Finder, strengths based leadership with our clients to do that. But I wanted to make that point because people don't follow us because of how much money we make. They follow because of their story. So here's three different ways to, and I'll use air quotes here, to position the business opportunity. And it really depends on where you are. And this way you can be honest, but not discouraging. I think it's important that discouraging is not part of honesty or what it means to be honest. And here's why. If I have certain skills, a certain network, or whatever, that doesn't mean that situation is the same for the other person, both for good and bad. Many of my one on one clients who do very well, they were enrolled by uplines who don't do anything and didn't really know how to guide them at all, and they were still able to be really, really successful. So I think it's important that no matter what, we don't make decisions for others. So here's three different ways to position it. Number one, and this is going to work if you're new or not exactly where you want to be, or you're just kind of starting to make it happen, or you haven't quite gotten it yet, or you have a lot of different priorities, right? But basically, you're not making as much as you want. And I think this is honest and this is truthful. I love this product, and if you do too, there's an opportunity to earn income or free product by sharing with others. And if you want to create leverage by building a team, here's how it works. What do you think extra income would be able to do for your family? And so by asking them, what do they think it's going to do for their family, we're establishing trust, compassion, and hope, because we're caring about them, we're showing that, and we're talking about the future being better than it was in the past, which is what people want from a leader. The second way is, let's say you're doing all right and you want to talk about the lifestyle a little bit. Now, just keep in mind, you can't overpromise, right? There are income earnings disclosures and stuff like that. But generally, it's usually a conversation that goes something like this. I've been able to do XYZ in my life and my family, and I really like network marketing because of this reason and that reason and the other reason. And that would be an accurate statement for someone for which that's true. And then there's another one for a well-established leader that's like, I've been doing this a while We have a lot of systems set up that make it simpler to succeed. Now, if you're just starting off, don't say that. It's probably not true. But if it is true for you, it's important that you say what is true in your scenario. Now, the trick to being able to recruit effectively and really building your team when you are just getting your income rolling is to set up an appointment. And so the verbiage that, or the words that are honest and true and all that would be something like this. Uh, if you if you want to learn more about how to earn money or free product with this company, usually what I do is set up an appointment to go over your goals, what you would do, how the income works, and if you think it's a good fit, we can find an option for you to get started. And if it's not a good fit, then that's fine too. I want to make sure that you make the most informed decision. How does that sound? And so this is all about them, and you follow that outline and you explain things clearly. And that will help a lot to be able to grow your team with confidence while you are figuring out your own sales situation. And obviously, the bigger the team grows, the more income you earn. And then that makes, that sort of helps. And so that's how I would answer that question. I think that you can 100% recruit ethically and responsibly. I actually run a mastermind called Recruit Like a Boss mastermind. And the time this question came in just yesterday, but I'm going to record this video so it goes up in time, that if you want to join that mastermind, it's just in a couple of days. Just write in the comments mastermind, and we'll connect with you and see if we can get a conversation with you and see if that is a good fit. If you want to create an honest, responsible, ethical recruiting process, build your confidence as a leader, answer questions like this. So it's an 8-week mastermind. So let us know. We're here to help. I hope this was helpful for you, and have a great day.